So my name is Jonathan Good. I'm the executive director of Orchard, but I also am one of those people who work with Generation Z. I was asked about a year ago if I would start spending time with some high school seniors on a local football team, and that sort of has translated to then spending time with high school seniors on the lacrosse team at this same institution. So even though the time I spend with these teenagers is not an official part of Orchard, my time around Orchard is so important for the work that I'm trying to do with them. My time around Orchard allows me to constantly see and be reminded that these high school students are the future. They really are, and that's not just saying something. They really are the future, and they're going to shape what the future world looks like. You know, as I've thought through, like, what are some things that they are challenged by, the first thing that comes to mind is not so much an obstacle as much as an opportunity. They're so creative. This next group of people coming up, there's a level of creativity that I just didn't have when I was their age, so I've been really inspired by that. The flip of that is that there is a lack of connection, a felt lack of connection with actual human beings, and a lack of ability sometimes to even process hard things together. And so being able to sit down with people and just engage them in significant conversations where they feel accepted, where they feel appreciated, where they feel loved, and where they can talk about real problems that they have, that has been one of the greatest opportunities that I think exists because of the lack of connection that's felt there. I think a particular way that you can support those that are coming up and a way that you can help them is by allowing them a safe place to talk through hard issues, by allowing them a safe place to talk about what they really believe and what they really feel without immediately condemning them or trying to correct them. One of the things that was interesting to me as a sort of a practical example, because we at Orchard talk so much about prayer, I spent some time talking with a group of the football players about prayer. We spent several weeks in a row talking about it, and part of the reason we remained on the subject so much is because a theme I heard from these people who grew up inside of the church is that they basically thought prayer was something old people told them to do whenever they didn't know what else to do. And I didn't want to just immediately tell them, oh no, you have to believe this, you have to believe that. I wanted to talk through that with them. I wanted to figure out, why do you feel that way? And when you realize that they've heard how powerful prayer is, but they've never actually seen that power on display, you can begin to talk through that with them. And so I think just kind of an openness to really listening and hearing them and letting them feel freedom to know that you're a safe person they can talk to. That is one huge thing that older people can really do to provide service to this group for them. That's what my time around Orchard reminds me, that it's so important, because these men are the future. And if I can spend time with these men and help shape them, I can make the future a little brighter too.